Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back with another Paladins video, only playing some Yagorath today, for sure one of the rarest champions in Paladins, but also in the frontline category, and I'm part of the problem. She's my lowest level frontline by a decent amount. Nyx has only just about beaten her out, and Azon is kind of close, but yeah, these three are significantly lower than the rest. And don't get me wrong, I do get it, I understand why she's a bit of a rare champion. She's very unique, and that's part of her upside, but also her downside. I can't really see myself playing more than like 2 or 3 games with Yag back to back, because she does play the same, really, regardless of how you're trying to run her. There's not too much variance in it other than a little bit more mobile or, you know, a bit more stationary. But I honestly thought I would see her a decent amount more after the changes to her ultimate, and that didn't really happen. People have changed the build to match it, but her like rarity is still pretty much the same. This is the version I'm going to be running, and that's what the video is going to be focused on. The old build still works really well, but this one tends to do a little bit better because the ultimate is a little bit more effective now and actually kind of works as it used to a little bit. Hopefully this video helps out a little bit. Go ahead and, you know, play some Yag, grab one of these 2 setups and give her a shot. You might have fun. She might become one of your new mains or something, but I think people who dislike Yag already kind of know why they don't like her. I think it'd be very difficult for that to change. But talent-wise, and this is part of the problem, it doesn't really matter. You just grab whichever one you want, and the build you could have a million variants of to be fully optimal, but what most people do, myself included, is just, do you want to buff the ultimate or not? You grab one of these 2, and then depending on the talent, you kind of tweak it a little bit, but it plays pretty much the same. You just either have self-heal, extra damage, or a Q buff. Alright, so for game 1, King of the Hill Magistrates, we've got a Sky, Io, Sati, and Grover versus Anara, who is a bit of a weird matchup. Grover, Drogos, Emoji, and Koga trying to decide between these 2, and I feel like damage is probably the option because we already have an Io and a Grover, so I guess we run with that. Even though Unnatural is kind of calling me here, we're going to go for the damage thing and also try and spam the ultimate. We'll go morale boost to, yeah, try and really max it, and we'll not get Arcane Warding because for some reason my credit's bugged. Okay, we'll grab that too. There are the talents for you. We've got the Deep Boots on Grover, we've got Debilitate on Sky. I'm trying to wiggle around here. I got kind of stuck. We'll deploy and then start blasting. Sure, I feel like we can deal quite well with this Anara when we've got the 2 healers. That really didn't feel like I was doing a crazy amount of damage. We'll go back into the F and try and get rid of the Emoji here. What have they got? Rampant Blooming, Combustible, Adrenaline Junkie, Treacherous, and Boom Boom. So Treacherous is kind of annoying, but I don't think it's that big of a problem because if we're deployed more often, then we're trying to move around, which is the setup I'm kind of going for here. It should work. There's like a triple hit. Gonna ult the Koga. Yeah, sure. I don't know how that went so badly. I feel like we should have had that. I might be able to get the kill here. The extra 1,000 health's gonna matter. It did. We actually got the kill. I thought I didn't get it there, but the extra 1,000 there 100% mattered. That's why that card is so useful to have. There's a little tap. I didn't really want to go in too hard there. The Grover's ulting, but we're going to get Veteran as well. There goes the Drogos. We can't really hit him too much, but can zone off this area pretty effectively. Thanks for giving me a better angle, I guess. He's ulting. Can we hide? Can't really do too much about the Drogos punching us, but we got Veteran. I feel like we're running a pretty stacked item set here, especially considering, what, 3 of these are being nerfed in the next patch, so they're going to be a little bit less effective, only by like 1%, but that will matter by the end of the game. There goes the Grover. Shots over here. I'm just going to spam both my mouse clicks. Weirdly, I don't feel like I need the damage reduction here. I feel like I'm better off going for like ult spam, and that isn't usually what happens with Yag. I'm going to go for the ult here on the Anara at this sort of range. I hate that there is like a range like limit on it of like 30 before it actually works, but I get why it's there though. Sort of spam on them here. We're actually somehow not dead. I've got none of my kit left. I'm still holding both my mouse buttons down. Pop the Q for the reveal after we ran through, but I don't know how there's anyone there who ended up with a kill. We're going to try and sit on the point. I don't think it's really going to work, but yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. Somebody did say take Rejuvenate earlier, and I feel kind of bad that I didn't because it would have been a really big thing to grab here. It's going to keep spamming the kit. We're going to Q just to buy some more time. Yeah, detonate for some damage. I do have the ultimate. Maybe I should try to use that there. Q there for the reveal. Right click to get out of that. I don't really know what's going on. I'm trying to ult the Anara, but she's out of range. There we go. This should be free again. We've got 5.4k health. For some reason I forgot it gets buffed by Veteran. I'm dead to the Drogos. I don't know how that interacts with our ultimate, by the way. I haven't played enough Yag or Drogos to know, but we got the Anara, and then nothing else happened. I've got to give props to the healers because these guys are putting in work, but damage-wise, I think we're kind of lacking. I'm glad I went for the talent I went with because Unnatural Positions would not have been the play here. But yeah, it just doesn't feel like I'm particularly showing off the strengths of Yag. What is the Emoji doing? Did we like lock her in the corner there somehow? I'm just spamming the entire kit, but again, I don't know where the rest of the team is. This is the problem you have with Yag sometimes is you go in and you wait for things to happen and people to rush in with you, and sometimes it's just a little bit too slow. Definitely isn't just an issue with Yag. Of course, a lot of other frontlines have the same sort of problem, but you notice it more with Yag than a lot of the other options. I'm going to go for the ult. It's not letting me, but we're getting a ton of damage, by the way. It's a really good angle. There's a right click. We're going to have to just try and retreat, or maybe go around this way and like do like a flank play. Does he know I'm here? I guess not. That was some really good damage again. We're going to pop back out of the F. There goes the Emoji. I've got the ultimate. We're going to pop it on the Koga. I'm spamming the E. I guess I was just off a little bit. He is dead. I hate that people try and like heal or fire when you're in the ultimate because it doesn't work. It would be kind of cool if it did do something, but you know, healers can't do anything when you're in the ultimate, and yeah, damaging the character also doesn't do anything, so a bit weird, and people still don't really fully get how it works. I don't think. There's a Q. Big detonate. I'm dead. I distracted a ton. I played the role of a frontline for a little bit. I absorbed an insane amount of damage for sure because of the Q being up. There's the Q reveal, bash a couple of them, but yeah, Grover said in the chat not a single rejuvenate. I do feel kind of bad for him. I don't think it would have really mattered too much or helped me specifically because I feel like we need a damage reduction and the extra health here. I probably should have grabbed it instead of morale boost, to be honest. We're going to ult the Moji. Grover there said something I couldn't even read it, but did we get the Moji? Yeah, there we go. Again, that card is really coming clutch here. We would have not had any of the kills, I think, with the ultimate without that extra 1,000 health. I'm dead. They just played better as a team, and we'll see with the stats at the end how everybody ended up doing. I'm dead here to the Drogos again. I think that's like the 4th time I've died from a punch, so nearly half the deaths. But there we go. There's the defeat. Well-deserved win for them for sure. I think I did quite a decent amount of damage. Yeah, 83k. Really happy with that. Highest in that game other than the Drogos and their Moji, who actually kind of shredded there. Didn't even really notice. Shouts out to their Grover, who healed for a crazy amount. As for Azai in that one, the Sati did alright, so did the IO. Sky struggled for sure there, and Grover did fine, but I really didn't realise the Drogos and the Moji were going so massive. Shouts to a couple people in that one. I'm really quite surprised at how many ults we got off there, just because of like the damage reduction, the extra health and stuff. I was also kind of using it well-ish, but yeah, this really did enable it. I played Yag kind of well. I definitely missed some of the extra ammo and spam that you have with the other setup, which I would probably mesh more with this, and you know, the ult with a natural persistence or baguettes. I feel like Corrosive Acid goes better with this setup, so I'm trying to say, but then we wouldn't have had the ult kills, so I don't know. Anyway, for game 2 of Siege Ice Mines, shout out to our BK and Ying. We've got a Tyra and a Sky there as well versus Charlene, Sky, Damba, Ash, and IO. We probably go for Unnatural, right? I don't think Corrosive is really the play. I'm going to try and focus on being more of a tank in this one than that last game, and we'll go for the same also, which I think makes the most sense. I'm not expecting this to go great, but we'll see. We've got Life Exchange, Raw Subject, Hunting Party, Debilitate, then Sacrifice, Sand Trap, Volcanoes, Debilitate, and Fortress. We're just going to try and place ourselves kind of here. I said I wasn't going to play aggressively and then made a move like that. That was kind of bad. What am I doing? I don't know. I guess we push the Sky, right? She's gone. Well done, team. We'll try and move her around a little bit. Touching the point just like that for 1 second is actually kind of a strat. Hello, IO. She's for some reason like really far up. There's a Q for the reveal. Don't know really what we're doing here, but I separated the IO. There's an Ash just nearly gone. Trying to annoy the IO again. I did tweak the setup a little bit, like literally moved 1 level from the like heal on the right click to reset for the right click. I think that's a little bit better. There's a reveal again. Q here for the reveal. Sky's just in the corner. We did delay it quite a bit. I'm going to try and jump on it, but for some reason they weren't even trying to. I don't know what happened with my movement there, but we'll pop into the F, try and get rid of the Charlene. He's kind of low. Also annoy the IO, who's been free for so much of this game. There's a Q to counter the Charlene. Self-heal from that Unnatural Persistence is kind of nice, but it's definitely getting countered by the Corrosive already, and we're very early on. I'm going to ult the IO just for the health reset. See if we can get something to work with this. She's not gone. I'm dead here. I really don't know where the teams are. Maybe it's just because when you play Yag, you feel so much beefier and you stay alive in scenarios where a lot of other tanks wouldn't. But a lot of these fights, I feel like people are just free firing into me. That's a Sky ult. Sky's still kind of in the back. We'll chase her. There's a tap, and then we'll just deploy here and finish her off. I feel like she's been free, and I've picked her up at least a couple times. We'll queue for the reveal, but no one's even close. Sky there saying she can't do anything. Our Ying said she needs to restart the PC after this match. We've got a double tap down on the Charlene. He's really quite low. I'm going to ult the Sky because we're in kind of a safe spot to pick this one up. I think we have 5k health. Yeah, this should be enough. There we go, again the card coming in clutch. I'm probably still dead, but we distracted a ton of them here. But there we go, there's the 1-1. I don't know if I've said this already, I think I might have mentioned it in the last game, but sometimes you spawn implanted and other times you spawn in like in the rolled form already. And it's really annoying because it just like adds inconsistency to Yag that she doesn't need and shouldn't be there. But Ash ulted, got rid of our Tyra. I'm not really sure what I meant to do here. I'm healing up from being out of combat. There's a Q for the reveal, but it's just me, Ying, and Sky. I'm dead. Sky ulted, and maybe we can deal some damage here. I'm going to try and Q, but that stun's super annoying. Damba's really pushing in on me here. The Sky is healing me, not Sky, Ying. Damba's gone. Okay, we managed to live. Q reveal, push in a little bit, maybe get rid of the Sky here. I'm really surprised that that play didn't really just not work. Pop the ult on the Charlene, who's ulting. Is that going to work? It did. I guess we just completely countered that, but I don't know if that was really necessary. Probably could have saved the ultimate there. I'm going to push in, actually. We're going to queue for the reveal and then try and finish her off. She's really, really low. Never mind. I was just healing her. If I zone him here, this is probably worth doing, right? Maybe not. Maybe I just completely threw it. I feel like that was worth doing. Sky ulted. Yeah, I guess we held them off. That felt like a really wrong play, but so did the entirety of that round, so I suppose it works. There's the 2-1, we got it. I'm really surprised to say that. We'll get more Veteran, keep it going. Actually, no, let's not get Veteran, let's get Arcane Warning instead. It's probably more useful, because I'm taking a lot of ability damage here. I'm just going to hide here for a little second. Again, props to the Ying. We'll drop a Q for the reveal. I feel like we need the damage reduction and Veteran, especially like if we're going for like an ult focus here, but I do feel like I kind of need Rejuvenate. I'm going to ult the Damba here. That should be kind of free, but yeah, there's not really enough item slots for like Yag and what you want to try and do. I can't commentate today, my brain is just fried, but there's some shots on the Charlene. I guess we push him. Q reveal, sure, he might be dead because we can double tap. That is disgusting. I feel like I'm actually doing alright on Yag so far today. Can I make this little jump, by the way? I don't know if I can actually do this. I can! Yag movement! I don't know if I've ever done that before. She's going to get away though. That's a Sky ult and a Damba ult. Yeah, we're going to have to just retreat here. Sky's picking up 2 with that, and Ying is the only one up. Going to go for Unbound 2 here. We really do need to counter the Damba at this point. but I really kind of wish I had space for Rejuvenate. Yag does kind of feel like a tough character for a scenario like this one, but it isn't really too bad. The Bomb King's just rushing in there with the Raptor. We'll queue for the reveal and try and sit on the point because I haven't really utilized the talent too much in this one. Can I even blast up there? I don't think it gets far enough, right? The damage I'm tanking is absurd, but we're kind of up. I'm gonna have to queue and try and get away. I was not able to do that fast enough. We tanked so much damage and we pulled attention away from like everybody on their side. The main problem is if you pull all that attention away and your team doesn't do anything with it, it's kind of just like a waste. But there's a stun push her into the BK stun, which did hit her, but she did still get the movement from the ultimate. There's a Q. Can I get away from that? We're fine. I'm gonna try and stand on the point. Ying's on it. Damber stun. I'm taking so much damage as a Q, but yeah, I'm just gone. Kind of hard for me to explain, but you basically just need people to take advantage of the fact that you have a Yagorath on your team and sort of pulling a lot of attention into the Yagorath who's just being annoying. We're going to ult the Charlene from all the way over here just to pull him towards the team. I don't think I'm going to get the kill with this, but it should throw them off enough for this to be worth doing. Maybe not. I guess we'll queue right click, left click, or I guess I just have to retreat because the entire team's gone. I'm somehow not dead there. We're going to try and get rid of the Damber, but props to the Ying. I can't even tap him twice because of just the jank with Yag, but he should be out right because the whole team's looking at him. Any second, he's on like 2 health. There we go. I do want to give props to that Damber because he is playing really well with the fact that he's damage Damber and can really rush me and deal crazy damage because he's throwing for so much when he hits with that like Death Hand spam. Okay, BK statue did hit the Ashe there, but she's just in a little safe zone. Charlene is super low. Can the Q mitigate that? F and right click away. We're actually up here on like no health. Somehow that kind of worked. I do want to sit near the point for the self heal. That's a Sky ult. Are we in that? We are. Hello, Damber. I guess we're fine for a little bit. He's ulting. Can we finish him off to stop him from clearing the team? I went for it. I'm going to ult the Sky. Never mind, I'm dead. Pop in the ult on the Ashe. Bit of a cheeky angle, but they do have a few people up, so I definitely wanted to make sure they don't get the 2-4. I have to give props to their IO though, like I was trying to say, because she has actually hit me for quite a bit. And it's surprisingly annoying that she's not cleared when I feel like all the time she's kind of free. Like I said earlier, we got full unbound, we got damage reduction, bit of extra health. The ultimate hasn't been too crazy in this one, but we got a couple kills with it. 3-3, final round here. I probably should have saved the ultimate, but I really didn't want to risk it. I also probably shouldn't right-click in there, but we've nearly got all the ults except for BK and Taru, who are, over halfway. We're going to queue. I'm not going to let the Ashe push in too aggressively, or at least I'm going to try and stick with the team a bit more than just running on the point, which never works. Damber's kind of low. Sky nearly got rid of him there. Don't know really what we're doing here, trying to play it kind of safe. I tried to save the tire, that didn't work. That's a Sky ult, and their Sky is really, really low. She's not dead though. Q there for the reveal, trying to hide. Sky there, just, I guess, not having a good time. We'll F and just deal some damage, but I think it's over. I don't think I can really do anything here. And there we go. There is a defeat. I was just about to touch it, as you can sort of see there. I'm fully extended out, trying my best to get that last little second of overtime, but we didn't even get to touch it because we were right-clicking and just got bursted. They had a lot of damage in that one. They played really well, but we had highest damage on our side again, other than the tire, which I think really shows you that we were struggling a little bit there on the output side, because Ying was healing for a crazy amount, but BK could have done way better. So could have the Sky. Tire did alright, but my damage should not be that high in that one compared to everybody else, considering the way I was trying to play there. Their Sky did alright, wasn't actually that big of a problem. Io was surprisingly annoying though. Ashe also did really well. Damber was a big pain, and Charlene too. There we go, Yagorath. What else can I really say here? She felt pretty damn good to play. The setup worked well for sure with the extra ult health. The ultimate actually felt like an ultimate. I enjoyed my time today, but I definitely also felt the sort of things that you feel with Yagorath, which are not necessarily positive feelings regarding your team, which you notice more on her than other characters, which is why I think she's a little bit less popular is. Sometimes it feels like you can't make things work, and it's because of you, but also the team just not really meshing, and it has to kind of work a very specific way for Yag to feel great to play, is what I mean. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. A bit of a scuffed video, but yeah, I'm alright with it, considering the way that, I usually play Yag. It doesn't typically go very smoothly. As you can see, again, she hits the lowest level by quite a bit considering how long she's been out, but I do like her a ton, and I think you should go out and play her. Don't get me wrong. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. Definitely let me know what you want to see me next. I'll see you guys all very, very soon, and as always, stay frosty.